sorry. It's a habit. I can't. Dude. Genuinely didn't even try to do it that time.
But uninhabited, damn.
Well, stop saying shit that I see is funny. But why is my shit lagging? My shit updated and my shit's been fucked up ever since.
Well, I've been 2v1 this whole time. This bitch ass Moon Knight I killed, and this dumb ass
where are the
motherfucking
fucking heals?
bitch. They got one healer. We better motherfucking win on God. I killed that bitch ass Moon Knight. It
Okay,
just
see, I don't even know where I am. Ass nigga.
after we jumped his ass, bitch said, "Bitch ass nigga, I'm fucking crying." You jumped the fuck out of that nigga.
Bro.
I think I fixed it. We good.
Watch that nigga come back alive. One healer. I'm gonna keep that in mind. One healer.
Oh yeah, we back. My
Damn.
shit. Okay.
That nigga used the power of Hawk 2. Shit. Niggas fucking spat on me and I died.
No, we're not.
How are we losing with one against one healer? Like, that's a genuine question. Is our healers that ass? Like, fuck. I know they motherfucking ass ain't just double support.
And it's
I
a
just
rocket.
know that. Yeah, it's like...
That's crazy.
Heal me.
I killed the only healer. If this bitch don't heal me! Oh my god, like this shit started to piss me off.
And all they're gonna do if we start winning is switch to 2 healers.
These healers are fucking ass. And Iron Man need to fucking swap.
Why aren't y'all one of y'all gotta be healers, bro? I thought we already established this. One of y'all has to be a healer.
Wait till this portal, please. If Omar switch, please wait till the portal, Omar. Or wait till after you, Omar. Wow. Hold on, wait.
I'm putting the portal on to the point.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready. When I see someone with powers like yours, I think, wow. I mean, how can
I know the little support thing going on, but god.
This is the funky ass healer strike.
Yes.
Nigga, they only had one though. That shit shouldn't fucking matter.
I'm saying they let that ugly ass nigga fucking goddamn
We are
motherfucking
getting
name
hammered.
Necros. Let them say that
YouTube
shit.
stream is now live.
Bitch look like something I drew off my left hand. How the fuck y'all let that nigga talk shit about y'all? That bitch say maybe protect us. Bitch, you 2 and 2. Come on, bro. Oh!
Good shit, boy.
Oh my god, that's a team wipe right fucking that boy.
Namor behind.
Come that motherfucker. Yeah.
I ain't even have to use my ult.
It's a 1 in 4. Oh fuck no.
No smashing us now.
Now
I know
they
why
have
we
2
losing.
healers.
We have down they have too. Cause that motherfucking old idea they had was, oh shit, I thought they came from the other way. I was just waiting on death like a motherfucker. That bitch shot a solo on me. Damn! I'm not. Oh no, wait. Yeah, that Mr. Fantastic start putting the BTA. I fought for stealing your kills, Omar.
I don't give a fuck at this point.
And one of the motherfuckers left, I think. Boy, we better make this motherfucking comeback, I know that.
Half of the mission area. Keep going.
Where they come from?
I have tagged a foe.
Okay.
Hunt them.
What's the word, DJ? My shit was tweaking, bro. We back though. In the frost. Oh my lord, I almost spazzed.
Oh shit. I missed. I almost with you, Damar. Me and Jordan. Me and fucking
What the fuck is
Sonny.
wrong with you?
I just get it. Are you dead ass? Like, they used the Adam Warlock. Oh, they thought that bitch was supposed to be defensive. I'm fucking dead.
I died so fast. I didn't even get a chance to transform into the Hulk. Wow, bro. If I pull out King Grudis, you gon' tell on me. If I pull out King Grudis, you gon' tell on me.
Yeah. Omar, you got your ult. Not ult. Portal.
If I pull out King Grudis, you gon' tell me. Oh my god. Can we please take this shit back right now? There should be no reason
Yeah, I'm
for
gonna
us
kill
to
that
wait.
hill. You can get that hill here.
Wow, she
Oh,
fucking
wait.
bullshit.
What the fuck? This Cloak and Dagger got no game sense. I'm telling you, they don't.
Your team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Reed! I'm about to lose it. Like, we getting
Heals, bro.
dumb
Like,
shit
I'm
right
not
now,
getting
bro.
healed.
Omar, you got your ult, portal.
Yeah, I'm using it right now. I'm gonna drop on them.
But I'm gonna teleport through. Damn, I'm tripping. I'm gonna use your teleport. They should never got this far.
Just got cooked.
Bro.
If we lose this shit,
Bro, I ain't killed nobody with that shit. And then this bitch wait till I'm dead. This shit is crazy.
our man got a heal.
He got Cloak and Dagger.
I'm not getting healed, bro.
No, get on the point!
Alright.
I just wanted Omar to get on point. You shouldn't have, even if Reed was on your ass, you should have stayed.
Nigga, I would have died immediately.
Hey, shit, at least you was the cow. I don't even blame it on you. I really blame it on our shitty booty ass heels, cause what the fuck? I lost 9 for that.
So worst supports I have ever played with in my life.
That was painful, bro.
Tired of these win-1, lose-1, win.
That was painful, bro.
Nigga leaves the match and we still can't fucking
Like,
win.
come on, bro.
Remove alien X.
Trash ass healer, that trash ass Iron Man.
Which hero do you think you want to be today?
Science solves
Should I even trust the ass with support?
Now, who am I gonna banish from this match? You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Open your eyes. Reality is but an illusion.
Girl.
Crises I quietly put out. You have no
30
idea.
seconds before you attack. Get ready.
We find ourselves caught in a battle between two.
Might as well go
dudes with
Magic,
no
get
way of
money,
truly
full Lord
knowing
team.
Which one of them is right?
I
We
should.
have done that, Wanda.
Also, I'm trying to get my proficiency up. I'm damn near on
The battle starts in 5,
the I don't even know how to say the word.
2.
What the fuck are you trying to say?
All you need to do is capture the
Sectarian, or however you say it.
What? What are you trying to say?
I have tagged a foe.
Centurion, that's what he's trying to say.
What is that?
I am strengthened for battle.
Like the level.
Oh,
Bro. Ain't no way she
Centurion?
lives.
Both of you niggas slow.
Nah, it's Centurion.
I
Oh,
followed
it
them.
is a unit, ain't it?
ION.
I guess that makes a Centurion. I thought it was Centurion. Well, I guess it just depends on how you pronounce it.
Don't go into too much depth about it, please. My brain gonna start to fucking hurting.
Yo, this nigga get money almost said cemetery.
No, I didn't, boy. Bro, don't even, bro, don't even start that shit.
Destination.
I thought my brother had texted me. I heard what you was doing at that party.
That nigga said my best friend
I
was.
said living life.
He said I almost forgot it was my best friend. That nigga's a fool, bro. That shit killed me.
Shields up.
I have tagged a foe. Punch them.
A little help, please.
What on earth has Namor done now?
Boy, Girl really don't take no fucking skill in that script.
Halfway there. Keep going.
Where the fuck that Star-Lord at?
Mortal pain is no match for the Sorcerer Supreme.
Almost there. Don't turn back now. Co-op time. The perfect hit.
I knew she was gonna grab me.
Disappear.
Damn, it's hitting me from all the way over here.
Here is an enemy. Good medicine.
Doctor Strange is
I'm about to get the fuck off.
Together to victory.
Kill Star-Lord.
The Sorcerer
I need
Supreme
heals.
returns.
It's up to us to end this. For Wakanda's sake.
I'm finna portal.
Fuck, I wasted my fucking.
I almost called you Jordan. I'm Neymar. Me Omar. Get that Neymar up there.
I'm trying.
I am strengthened for battle.
I can only float up so far.
Where is my fucking team?
I am strengthened.
He's dead.
Where is my team? Them niggas just be sitting back just watching me every time, bro.
Focus.
I just ulted. I think I fucked up because that damn wall.
By the eye of
Like niggas just be
Agamotto.
watching me get snatched
What
up
the
and
fuck?
die.
The perfect hex. Ah!
Come on, oh my god. I almost tried to call you.
I am strengthened for battle.
Get that vehicle moving again.
Damn, I almost killed by 3 niggas over there.
A little help, please.
Nothing here. Suspicious. Enemy ahead. Prepare to engage. I am strengthened.
Disappear.
No.
What is going on? I can't even do
Sonic,
nothing
portal,
for real.
portal.
I have unfinished business here.
There's something about this place. Get that vehicle moving
I'm
again.
opening a portal. You got Moon Knight now.
Only 60 seconds left.
Pentagram of Parala.
Vortex field.
I purge the
Us
dark.
against the world.
Good medicine. Together.
I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Where's my team? Fucking help me, heal me. Fuck. Fuck.
That's the third fucking dagger I've seen this fucking round. And that whole team fight again. She get her shit every team fight. This is crazy.
Why y'all still not locking in the heals, bro?
Pain is no match for the Sorcerer Supreme.
Shit, they both lore. I thought they was gonna be doing some shit.
Gosh.
The final 10 seconds.
They instant pick they ass, so I was like, okay, we got instant pick heal shit. I thought they was gonna be straight.
Like, they not even doing shit. It's just our team. It's not fucking teaming.
By the eye of Agamotto.
I should have just went back to not paying attention, bro. Because I wasn't paying attention at first. Now I'm not paying attention, I'm getting mad.
When she said, do they have a mother? Good, then someone will be left to raise them. Because now you're a pile of string cheese. Mom's spaghetti. That's right, I already have Pedro Pascal's version of Reed Richards ahead of him. Because one, Pedro Pascal's a way better actor than John Krasinski. And two, he's actually getting a full movie. Plus, he got that drip on. You ain't never gonna see me hating on a Latino leading man. I love how they're already making him the Oppenheimer of the MCU, since that's who he literally is. Plus, he begged, Mommy, we ain't even seen this man use his powers and already like him better. You're telling me you can't see a Latino man being the smartest man in the world? What do you mean by that? Oh, come on, man. Was there ever even a doubt that Yolan Griffith's version of Reed Richards wasn't going to be in first place? That's the goal. He said, hold on a minute, player. Is he stopping a dinosaur right now? Not only did he have the drip, the aura, the je ne sais quoi, he had the smarts, the intellect. There's a reason the ladies love him. And then he was giving the thing back shots. So stupid. And the motherfucker got moves, too. And stop playing with this man. Oh, yeah, and he begged, Mommy. But that's why he's number one. Acknowledge him.
Love me if I said not yet.
Of course. But I would also be extremely concerned.
As would I, my dear. As would I.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
Humans are so fond of their golden idols, but all of them shall bow to steel.
Feel the pull.
It seems we have good medicine. An arcane assist, so to speak. My life force is exposed.
I got to pick.
Damn. I was just trying to make as much space as I could.
Mortal pain is no match for the Sorcerer Supreme. I'm opening a portal.
Co-op time.
A shortcut through space. Our enemy, I am strengthened for battle.
Disappear.
By the eye of Agamotto. They will strike, and I suspect.
Damn, they fucking. They goddamn, what is it called to the job?
I almost just outdiffed this Star-Lord. I'm so done.
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
The doctor is in.
Hela is here for mortal
I'm so over this shit, bro.
This shit is crazy.
Better stop that vehicle.
Hey, we losing the easiest fucking matches, bro.
Am I tripping? Bro, here, mom. Cause now I'm going negative. I really thought that bitch just ulted.
Shields up.
We're losing the easiest matches.
Ouch!
tracks. Vortex field.
Ah, here they are now.
Tandy needs help.
A little help, please.
I am strength.
Can I get healed?
In control here.
By the eye of Agamotto.
Wow, they spammed every single ult they had, didn't they?
Yeah, I'm saying. Please.
Stop that vehicle.
You should never did that.
Limbo stands with you.
Your brother would be proud. Enemy in front of us.
We should get your dark force on.
I'm pretty sure he finna teleport or something.
Stop them in their tracks.
This feels empty, yet somehow dangerous. Nothing here. Suspicious. Here is an enemy to pursue.
Oh, I almost killed that bitch too.
Yes, sir.
I am strengthened for battle. My life force is exposed. Letting the Dark Child out.
You need to teach me that spell, Stephen.
This place is worth a good look. Only 60 seconds left.
It seems we have company. Tremble before fast! Rest now, my child.
I need heal.
Days are over.
Oh, help
Why
me.
is she just standing still?
Bro.
Down to 30 seconds.
Hold it down, get money, hold it down.
Double KO.
The Sorcerer Supreme returns.
With you.
I'm opening a portal.
The final 10 seconds.
Somebody left.
Oh my
Can I take the
god.
trash out?
Please, come on.
Okay.
We can still win this.
Somebody left on our team.
We can still win this.
By the eye of Agamotto.
I probably shouldn't have hit that. Come on, please, let's win this. Please, y'all, please. We might be chopped.
Oh
We're
fuck.
chopped. No, why did that bitch leave? I'm done.
They joined.
She joined back. She joined back. She joined back.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have wasted my portal.
The Sorcerer Supreme lives once more.
I shouldn't have wasted my portal
I
or
was
my ult.
hey, come on, please, hurry, get on point, please, somebody.
Whoa. Come on, y'all. Dude. Not like fucking this. Not like this, bro.
I was trying to hold it down as much as I could.
1, 2, 2. Well, you can't expect to win them all.
I lost 14.
Yeah, I'm off. I'm finna lose my fucking plat one.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that shit. We lost
still plat
the
one, though.
easiest matches. I could have been plat 1 right now. We lost the easiest matches.
You gonna be on the bar?
Yes, sir. I'm off tomorrow. That was painful. I should be plat 1 right now. I should be plat 1 by now. I should be plat 1 right now. But I'm not. I was finna play Elden Ring. I'm not playing this shit. I'm not playing this shit. Do I go in solo? It's either I go in on solo queue or do reactions. I don't feel like solo queuing. But do I feel like doing reactions? Oh, I should be plat 1.
Damn, boom, made this. Baby, I ain't gonna lie, you one of them things I ain't gonna play ball. Want me to stay home? Okay, cool, baby, we can play house. Say you tired of working, okay, cool, baby, take a day off. Once you sign a diff, bro, bitch, you know your only way out. You know the type of shit to say to get me in my chest. Tell me it's just me and you, saying nobody else. When you put that pussy on me, make me feel special, baby. Tell me that it's mine, so I ain't gotta second guess you, baby. This little bitch gon' tie my shoes, this little bitch gon' cook my food. This little bitch gon' be right by my side.
What do I wanna play?
This little bitch right by my side, I ain't gon' lie, I don't wanna lose. Yeah,
do I play Skyrim?
They put you in the line, babe, I'ma choose you. She say this pussy wet right now, babe, fuck me in.
No, we gonna do reactions. We gonna do reactions.
I got that pussy wet like a she like,
what me on your mind, babe, like
you never know. She gon' fuck me like
I'm shitty, we could've. They just don't want to see me win, bro. But that's alright, I'm not gonna lose my plat 2. That's why I got off when I did, bro.
Really like your vibe, babe, you so cool. Really rich in real life, I don't know, dude. He was leading you wrong, but let me show you what to do. Show you how to come AP and drop a couple coops. See my neck full of water, chicken noodle soup. Baby, look me in my eyes, I can see your future. Tell your girl I got some rich guys, let me introduce you. I can say you and your guys got me feeling super. I got the Benz coupe outside, baby, this ain't no super. Baby, put that pussy on me in the studio. Baby, put that pussy on me in the studio. Baby, put that pussy on me in the studio. Baby, put that pussy on me in the studio. I ain't gonna lie, that pussy fire, she know that pussy soaking. Tell that bitch don't turn me up, that pussy got me open. I'm tryna get this bitch bust, that pussy got me focused. She said she want a bench truck, that pussy in no focus. I'm like, baby, what you doing? She popped up on me in the guys, she tryna get into it. I answer my phone, I'm like, bitch, you know what I'm doing. You know, she not one hoe, I'm like, bitch, you know you foolin'. Little bitch gon' tie my shoe, little bitch gon' cook my food. She be trippin' about these hoes, I'm like, bitch, just keep it cool. Bitch, don't go against the grain, bitch, don't ever break the rule. Think about that pussy every day, that pussy on me in the stool. This little bitch gon' tie my shoes, this little bitch gon' cook my food. This little bitch gon' be right by my side when I don't know what to do. This little bitch right by my side, I ain't gon' lie, I don't wanna lose. It don't matter how many times they put you in line, babe, I'ma choose you. She say this pussy wet right now, babe, fuck me in the studio. Ooh, I got that pussy wet like a jacuzzi. She like, what be on your mind, babe? Babe, you never know. She gon' fuck me like a dime when I'm on this Julio. Ooh. Think about you. I still think about the red while I'm sipping vodka. I've been thinking about your head, thinking about you topping me. Babe, I do this shit for you, babe. I know you be watching me. Put your P, I ain't no pimp, just check out my philosophy. Just tell me how you want it. Tell me you don't wanna leave. Tell me come take over me, baby, take control of me. It's 4 o'clock, I powder 3. Fuck little dog, you know he cheat. I'm spoiling all my hoes this week. With your hoe, we overseas. Like, so you coming wait for me? Okay, now I'm coming. Just tell me.
It's that baseline every time, bro. It's that motherfucking baseline, bro.
I can tell you missed it. You don't know what you do to me, little bitch. You look delicious. Girl, them hoes can't fuck with you. Them hoes ain't competition. Babe, I like your energy, little bitch. You optimistic. What's your name? Baby, what's your name, man? Baby, what's your name, man? Baby, what's your name? You look like a Tiffany. You look like a Britney. You look like a nay-nay. When she wish your nay-nay. Say she wants your nay-nay. I'm for real. This the real one, baby. This ain't for play. Wanna fuck with me, gonna pipe you up, babe. I can't do nothing basic. I fuck with your vibe, I ain't gon' lie. Promise me you'll never change. I put baguettes around your neck. I'm a VV every chain. Baby, don't compare me to them niggas. We in 2 different lanes. Me and them ain't the same. Quit playing, I ain't for games. You got potential, fuck with me. You got too much to gain. I'm $1 million nigga, babe. I ain't look what's his name. Cost me a dub. Putting all over this PJ like, babe, fuck this plane. Like, baby, what your name is? Baby, what's your name? Baby, what your name is? Baby, what's your name? Baby, what your name is? Baby, what's your name? You look like a Ashley. What you wanna know, babe? Ask me. You look like a Tammy. I ain't gon' lie, that pussy so good, babe. I'ma let you meet my family. I ain't gon' lie, I'm misunderstood, babe. Tell me you understand me. You look like a Tasha. I love when you lie, babe. Tell me you love me, you can win an Oscar. Tell me where to kiss it. I could tell you missed it. You don't know what you do to me, little bitch. You look delicious. No, them hoes can't fuck with you. Them hoes ain't competition. Babe, I like your energy, little bitch. You optimistic.
God damn.
Hey, Jax, this a banker.
Alright.
Ababan's death, and those who spread them will have to face their conscience. In the end, Koh Lanta would return a year later and has been going strong ever since, as AOP did not appear to face
Emergência 911, a vida como ela é na tela do SBT.
What did he say?
It's July 5th, 1993, in downtown Sao Paulo, Brazil. A doorman working at a busy office building looks up to the sky and notices a woman sitting on top of the structure, her legs dangling 7 stories above the pavement below. One wrong move away from certain death. Precisely what she wanted. The man calls the police immediately, though surprisingly, they wouldn't be the first on the scene, and instead, they were beaten by a camera crew. The group was from the show Aki Agora, a news program from the network SBT that had become notorious for their sensationalized and shocking stories. In their history, they had captured live footage of police riots, kidnappings, and even murders, which they would then broadcast on air as part of their show. And this unfolding situation was their content for the day.
Nós fomos ver o que estava acontecendo. E quando nós chegamos ao local, o corpo de bombeiros chegou, os bombeiros chegaram junto conosco. O que é um suicídio? Onde? Nós vimos junto. Um bombeiro olhou para cima, estava lá a menina, sentada no parapeito. E eu tomei um susto, a câmera olhou também, nós tomamos um susto.
Her name was Daniele Alves, and at the age of just 16, she had entered that office building and climbed up to its roof with the hopes of ending her life. And minutes after Aki Agora arrived, she did just that, as the cameras captured it all.
É terrível. Daqui a pouco, Aqui Agora vai mostrar as imagens chocantes de uma jovem pulando para a morte. Atenção, são imagens exclusivas que não recomendamos para crianças nem para pessoas sensíveis.
Later that night, that footage would be packaged together into a roughly 10-minute segment, which the network promoted heavily throughout the day, hyping it up to be one of their most shocking episodes ever. And supposedly, it was. As though it appears that the full segment is currently lost, the footage of Daniele's fall was said to have been displayed almost entirely in full, showing the moments just before and just after she had landed, where she was said to be still somewhat alive. It was more than shocking, and left viewers outraged that something of this nature could be shown on TV. But while showing the footage proved highly controversial enough, it was the context surrounding the footage that made it even more depraved. As mentioned previously, police were called to the scene to assist in efforts to help Daniele Alves, yet the first to arrive was that Aki Agora news crew. And this wasn't a coincidence. They were all about capturing events as they unfolded, and in order to be the first on the scene, they actually tapped into the police scanners, monitoring all of the calls and information being passed through officers in order to get leads on potential stories.
That's crazy.
Which is how they got word of this incident, hearing the calls and speeding over as quickly as possible. It wasn't illegal per se, but it surely wasn't ethical either.
Right.
And this was only the start. After Daniele jumped, the crew that had filmed her had already captured their dramatic footage for the day. And as the officers and medical personnel dealt with the aftermath, the crew decided to turn their focus to the next element of their story: Daniele's parents. They packed up their equipment right away and headed straight for the home of Daniele's mother and father, with it being unclear how they even got that address in the first place. And there, they once again had beaten the police, who were still back at the scene trying to piece everything together. Though rather than waiting for them, the crew instead decided to take the lead, going up to the door, ringing the doorbell, and telling Daniele's parents that their daughter had just passed away.
Wow.
The crew then supposedly took the parents to the police station, consoling them all while their cameras kept rolling, as the crying parents made for the perfect footage for their segment.
Wow, they bogus.
Exploitative is the only word for it, but what they did next, well, that was something far more evil. Having dropped the parents off at the police station, the crew then got to work creating their segment for the night, and as part of it, they needed to find a reason as to why Daniele did this. They first theorized that this was likely due to a drug addiction which had somehow spiraled and led to her jumping, but then they decided that that just wasn't dramatic enough, and they instead shifted to a different story, one that they reported to all of their viewers as if it were a fact. They reported that Daniele Alves had ended her own life because of her abusive parents, placing the entire blame on the family.
Bro, that's so corny.
Helped. And there was one massive issue with this. It wasn't even true. The claim appears to have been quite literally based on nothing. It has no verifiable backing and seems to have been a complete guess. In fact, just days later, Daniele's best friend spoke out and said that Daniele had done this because of a broken heart, not because of drugs or any sort of abuse. It's sickening, as the crew cared so little about Daniele's own story that they seemingly just made up their own. And imagine for a moment being those parents, going about your day when a TV crew comes to your house and tells you that your daughter is dead, and despite consoling you, those same people then broadcast your daughter's death for the whole world to see, and blame you for it. Naturally, this didn't go without repercussions for Aki Agora, who had crossed the line in the most soulless way possible, and the effects were swift and powerful, as the rating soared 33%, making it more popular than ever before.
Damn.
The network would end up being sued by Daniele's family, who was eventually awarded $1 million as a result, but realistically, no amount of money could ever be enough, as the show's actions permanently affected that family and destroyed their grieving process in a way that I can't even wrap my mind around. but this did little to slow down Akiagara, as they remained on the air for 4 more long years, during which they leaned even more into these unfolding crime stories, leading to them witnessing numerous other deaths, and even being taken hostage themselves on multiple occasions. Akiagara would continue on
What the fuck?
other deaths, and even being taken hostage themselves on multiple occasions. Akiagara would continue on air until the year 1997, when one day the show was pulled due to its declining ratings, and in its place, the network would instead begin airing The Disney Club.
You look down the track and there is a train coming toward you. What do you think would happen?
It was an exciting day for the crew of the upcoming movie Midnight Rider, the Greg Allman story. Years had been spent planning and scripting for this biographical film about Greg Allman of the Allman Brothers. And this day, February 20th, 2016, would be the day that they would finally start filming. It was nothing more than a camera test, a day in which the crew would practice filming, as well as getting acquainted to their equipment and new co-workers. But for the group of 20, the excitement in the air was palpable, as they were given access to a stunning piece of land in Nahunta, Georgia. So stunning, in fact, that the film's director, Randall Miller, just couldn't wait to begin the actual process of filming. Slicing through the property was an old railroad that had crossed over a scenic bridge raised high above the Altamaha River, the perfect location for a shot that Miller had been envisioning. It was set to be a dream sequence where Allman's character would wake up on a hospital bed in the middle of the tracks and see a vision of his brother, and it was a shot that Miller just had to have. However, there was one major issue. The crew was given permission to film on the property, but not the actual railway, as this was owned by a separate company named CSX, and when Miller asked them for permission to film this shot, he was denied multiple times, as these tracks were still very active, making it far too dangerous.
Damn.
But being on location and seeing that bridge, Miller couldn't help himself. And so he directed his crew to set up the scene anyway, believing that they could quickly steal a shot without anyone noticing. Miller had supposedly done his research too, and discovered that only 2 trains were set to roll through the area that day, and he knew the general intervals in which they were supposed to pass. Based on this, he figured that those trains wouldn't arrive for a few hours, giving them more than enough time to film the movie's very first scene. And so they quickly set everything up, rolling out a metal hospital bed and placing it towards the center of the bridge, with Miller assuring his crew that this was in fact safe, and that they had nothing to worry about, as the camera began to roll. Minutes later, the bed began to shake, and the silence around them was shattered by the sound of a whistle. Before them was an unexpected 3rd train, heading straight for the bridge that the entire crew was now on. Miller had gotten the schedule wrong. At this point, the crew was filming a considerable distance into the bridge, but the shortest and really only route to safety was to go towards the oncoming train, and so that's precisely the route they took. And as they did so, there was little panic within the group, as rather than rushing to safety, they all seemed more focused on retrieving their equipment, believing that they had more than enough time to salvage everything. As after all, losing this expensive equipment on day 1 would have been devastating for the production. They likely had no idea that from the sound of that first whistle, they had just 60 seconds until the train would cross that bridge, whether they were off it or not. As they began to realize just how quickly the train was approaching, their movements became more hurried, which is where one major problem occurred. That metal hospital bed. It was incredibly heavy on its own, and though it was designed to roll, its wheels kept getting caught on the tracks, and worst of all, it was set up horizontally, which essentially turned it into a barricade.
Damn.
Despite their best efforts to save everything, their time was up, and as the camera continued rolling, the train would arrive. At this moment, the train...
Bro, I'm thinking, I'm like, but they got plenty of time. Damn. You can hear it getting closer. Fuck. I thought thought they had so much more time. No, that motherfucker is right there. Oh.
At this moment, the train itself also had a camera rolling, which showed that even in those final moments, the crew was still trying to salvage their equipment. What happened next was a blur. Some were able to leap to safety, while others managed to jump to the side and cling onto the bridge. But there was still one thing that remained in the train's path. That hospital bed, which upon impact was torn to pieces. Pieces that were flung all over the area, striking multiple crew members and leaving many injured. But it was 27-year-old filming assistant Sarah Jones who was struck by the largest fragment, with a force so strong that it caused her to fall directly in front of the train. In total, 7 crew members were hurt but alive, while Sarah Jones had tragically been killed. On the very first day of production, in the very first shot, the unthinkable had happened. And when it came to passing the blame, most turned their attention to Randall Miller, as he was the one who ordered the scene to be shot despite being denied permission numerous times. And this public disdain towards him only grew, as he and his production company denied any responsibility, and instead, they blamed the railway company. Just 1 week after the incident, Randall Miller requested a new permit to begin filming Knight Rider once again, asking if they can begin as soon as possible. This, however, would never actually happen, as he was instead arrested and given a 1-year prison sentence for manslaughter, as well as a 10-year ban from directing any films, a mandate that he would actually go on to break, though he was swiftly forgiven, and today he continues to direct. But while it's easy to focus on the morbid nature of this case and the man responsible for it, there was one unexpected outcome of this horrific accident. Upon her passing, Sarah Jones' parents set up a foundation called Safety for Sarah, which pushed for safer working conditions on film sets, with the movement bringing to light a number of safety concerns that were often brushed aside and ignored. And all in all, their efforts have made TV and film sets significantly safer, giving their daughter a purpose even after her death. On top of this, Sarah Jones was also honored by countless production companies across the world, as crews began writing her name on their film slates, with there ultimately being over 2,000 of these tributes for her, from some of the world's most well-known productions. But by far the biggest tribute was when she was honored at that year's Academy Awards ceremony, a stage that she always dreamed of making it to.
When you saw her name up on the screen at the Academy Awards, what were your feelings?
Overwhelming.
She made it to the Academy. She made it.
Man, she lost her fucking life for it, goddamn.
I wanted to give one last quick shout out within the group, as rather remained in the train. They blamed the railway had tragically leaving many injured. But it was 27-year-old filming assistant Sarah Jones who was struck by the largest fragment, with a force so strong that it caused her to fall directly in front of the train. In total, 7 crew members were hurt but alive, while Sarah Jones had tragically been killed. On the very first day of production, in the very first shot, the unthinkable had happened. And when it came to passing the blame, most turned their attention to Randall Miller, as he was the one who ordered the scene to be shot despite being denied permission numerous times. And this public disdain towards him only grew, as he and his production company denied any responsibility, and instead, they blamed the railway company. Just 1 week after the incident, Randall Miller requested a new permit to begin filming Knight Rider once again, asking if they can begin as soon as possible. This, however, would never actually happen, as he was instead arrested and given a 1-year prison sentence for manslaughter, as well as a 10-year ban from directing any films, a mandate that he would actually go on to break, though he was swiftly forgiven, and today he continues to direct. But while it's easy to focus on the morbid nature of this case and the man responsible for it, there was one unexpected outcome of this horrific accident. Upon her passing, Sarah Jones' parents set up a foundation called Safety for Sarah, which pushed for safer working conditions on film sets, with the movement bringing to light a number of safety concerns that were often brushed aside and ignored. And all in all, their efforts have made TV and film sets significantly safer, giving their daughter a purpose even after her death. On top of this, Sarah Jones was also honored by countless production companies across the world, as crews began writing her name on their film slates, with there ultimately being over 2,000 of these tributes for her, from some of the world's most well-known productions. But by far the biggest tribute was when she was honored at that year's Academy Awards ceremony, a stage that she always dreamed of making it to.
When you saw her name up on the screen at the Academy Awards, what were your feelings?
Overwhelming. She made it to the Academy. She made it.
I just didn't hear that last part. But that's fucking crazy.
Violent woman, and the cruelest, never answer.
I like this guy's videos, bro.
It was 2:46 p.m. when the ground began to shake.
Knock it off.
I saw this already. I think I did.
For residents of Anagawa, Japan,
I saw that already.
January 11th, 2001, famed Brazilian actress, model, and singer Xuxa lands her prop spaceship on the stage of a Brazilian TV set and begins her show the way she always does. The program, titled Xuxa Park, was a hit for the Rede Global network, targeting a demographic of young children with its over-the-top dance numbers, fun games, and immersive futuristic sets. Premiering back in the summer of '94, Xuxa Park had shown little signs of slowing down by the turn of the century, and seemed poised for a long, impressive run, barring any unforeseen disaster. On this particular day, 300 children were in attendance to watch or participate in the show's activities. Xuxa's infectious energy led the way from segment to segment as they played games, showed cartoons, and of course sang their songs. And by the end of the episode, the crew had all gathered on stage to perform one last musical number, to end things off with a bang. And evidently, that's exactly what would happen. This frame was taken just over 1 minute later, revealing all that remained of the set, as within that impossibly short window of time, the once bright and inviting scenery was turned to a pitch-black, unrecognizable hellscape, barely comprehensible to the camera that was also just mere moments away from being swallowed by the flames. But not before it would capture the carnage firsthand.
Oh. It burned up so fast. Something had to be flammable. That shit burned up so fast. Do y'all see how fast that shit burned up?
First, from a bright and inviting scenery set, as within that impossibly in just over 1 minute later.
That shit is going so fast. That shit crazy.
In the blink of an eye, the spaceship which Xuxa had rode in on and was moments away from re-entering to leave the set would catch fire, all while the dancers continued their performance, unaware of the emerging danger behind
Thank God
them.
she didn't get in it,
A member of the
motherfucker.
staff quickly enters the frame in an attempt to extinguish the flames, but it was already too late, as just a few seconds after the spark, the entire ship was engulfed by the blaze, causing a mass panic on the set. Worst of all, directly next to the fiery ship, and just barely out of view of the camera, was the show's signature Ferris wheel, which kids would ride during the program, including during this very moment. As the fire raged, one boy was trapped in his seat, helpless to the danger unfolding around him. And noticing this, a group of brave people on scene began desperately trying to free him, which can just barely be seen on the left-hand side of the screen. Thankfully, their attempts proved successful, as he was eventually freed from his seat and carried to safety. The fire was later determined to have started by an electrical short circuit, and the set would soon be completely turned to ash and rubble. But as for the nearly 300 children and numerous staff on scene, despite multiple injuries, everyone had somehow managed to escape the building with their lives, with the only reported fatality being the show itself, as this would be the last episode ever filmed, with Shusha Park being swiftly cancelled.
Thank God.
Thankfully, this moment saw all parties involved survive the ordeal, a rarity in the world of disturbing television moments, though it does highlight just how quickly things can go downhill when the cameras are rolling, and when these dark moments ultimately happen, all we can really do is watch.
Oh, that boy did that intro right. Yes, all you can do is watch. The reason that these videos are important and educational is to show you what to do in these type of situations. Just so you won't be fucking in a situation like this and freeze the fuck up.
Online.
Joandra Núñez, la muchachita, era hija de Emilio Núñez.
There are very few manners of death that strike fear among us as much as the horrifying prospect of being buried alive.
Fuck yes.
The dark, claustrophobic...
One of my worst fears. Y'all ever seen that movie with Ryan Reynolds when he was buried alive? One of my worst fears, gang.
Nature of it, slowly losing oxygen with not a thing in the world you can do to stop it. It just strikes a chilling chord with so many. However, with this fear arose a unique opportunity for those looking to make a spectacle. Rather than running from this mortal fear, a select few magicians and daredevils have tried their hand at the challenge of being buried alive, by not just surviving, but escaping. The trick was popularized by arguably the greatest magician of all time, Harry Houdini, who tried his hand at the stunt on a few separate occasions, the first of which would see him narrowly escape a casket buried under 6 feet of dirt by breaking through the surface with his fist, only to fall unconscious before he could complete the trick, with the stunt almost ending in his death. From there, he would be buried again on 2 separate occasions, surviving both for well over an hour, but never being able to fully pull himself out, and in turn pull off the seemingly impossible. Houdini did have plans to give it one more try in 1927, when he believed the stunt would finally be completed, but sadly he would pass away before getting the opportunity. Because of this, the trick is acted as somewhat of a magnum opus for any magician able to pull off the feat, a feat that even the great Houdini himself couldn't accomplish. And so, on the 66th anniversary of his death, American escape artist Bill Shirk would honor the late magician by attempting to do just that. For the stunt, Shirk would add extra elements of flair, upping the danger by being handcuffed and having cement poured over top of the casket as opposed to just dirt, and he planned on doing it all with a TV crew on hand. However, from the get-go, things seemed to be off with the performance, as Shirk expressed concern over the grave being dug too wide and too long, thus changing the dynamics of his escape.
Hope I make this. I got a bad feeling about this thing.
At one point, when the first layer of dirt was being applied, Shirk would use his walkie-talkie to tell his team to call off the whole ordeal, and to pull him up from the ground, seemingly in a moment of clarity. But everything was already in motion. This was his big moment with everyone watching. He couldn't afford to fail. Besides, he had been buried alive before, setting a record back in 1977 by spending a total of 79 hours beneath the surface of the earth. He was no stranger to this, and not wanting to let his fans down, Bill Shirk would change his mind and continue the stunt by giving his team the green light to begin pouring the cement. And as that concrete began to settle and harden over top of the casket, things take a very grim turn.
Decides to go ahead. I think we gotta go. Tons of concrete are poured. Suddenly, the concrete sinks. The coffin has been crushed.
You know how terrifying that must have been? You know how terrifying that must have been?
decides to go ahead. I think we gotta go. Tons of concrete are poured. Suddenly, the concrete sinks. The coffin has been crushed.
Almost immediately, the level of liquid concrete dips dramatically, and large bubbles appear on the surface accompanied by a massive splashing noise. Signs that point to only one real possibility, that the weight of the concrete and dirt had caused the coffin to cave in, with those very same materials instantly filling in any available space inside the coffin, and in turn, suffocating Shirk. The rescue effort was underway almost instantly, but still, it felt like it was all moving in slow motion.
Hell yeah.
Most assumed right away that if the weight of the concrete alone had not killed him, then the lack of oxygen certainly would.
A backhoe digs, and crucial moments pass. Shirk cannot be found.
However, this thankfully wouldn't be the case. Incredibly, Shirk managed to claw his way to the surface, where his team was able to pull him to safety and rush him into an awaiting ambulance. And though his condition appeared severe, he was alive and had somehow cheated death.
Thank God he spared my life on this one, and it'll be a while before I'll do one of these, I'll tell you that.
Despite claiming to be done with his stunt for a while, Shirk would be back to attempting his death-defying stunt soon after.
How the fuck did he survive that?
However, then the lack of oxygen certainly would, if the weight, but still suffocating, filling in dirt.
How the fuck did he survive that?
The concrete. I think we gotta go. Tons of concrete are poured. Suddenly, the concrete sinks.
Wow.
The coffin has been crushed.
And his ass crawled out of that motherfucker.
It's thankful, where his team suffered severe stunts soon after, with some ending in similar results.
After Shirk climbs in the casket, the snake goes in first, but there's a problem, and Shirk has to get help.
Almost laughed, and I'm still trying not to. What the fuck made this nigga think that this was a good idea? What made him think that this was a good idea?
Similar results.
After Shirk climbs,
being buried underground, then being buried underground with a fucking anaconda. This nigga, getting choked out. That's not funny,
in the
bro.
casket, the snake goes in first, but there's a problem, and Shirk has to get help.
But although Bill Shirk was able to escape this trick with his life, not everyone has been so lucky. 2 years prior to Shirk's run-in with death, another performer known as the Amazing Joe.
So why did he put that last clip in? Why did he do that? He knew what he was doing with that, bro. There was no reason for him to put this in. That had nothing to do with the story.
Results.
After Shirk climbs in the casket, the snake goes in first, but there's a problem, and Shirk has to get help.
But although Bill Shirk was able to escape this trick with his life, not everyone has been so lucky. 2 years prior to Shirk's run-in with death, another performer known as the Amazing Joe had attempted the same stunt at an amusement park, also going the route of having dirt and wet cement poured over his plastic and glass coffin. This was Joe's attempt at becoming a master escape artist, and forever etching himself into the history books of this particular niche. In fact, he had already done what Houdini couldn't, as years prior he had escaped from a wooden coffin covered in 6 feet of dirt. But this attempt was clearly much more extreme, and with it should have come an immense amount of planning, not only by Joe himself, but the team around him. However, according to reports, the coffin used was never actually tested to see if it could withstand such a great amount of weight. And also, he never tested the weight of the cement itself and the speed in which it would harden. Joe was quite literally going into this blind, and his confidence was apparent, as the cherry on top of this poor planning was the fact that no rescue procedure was in place should the stunt go horribly wrong. And unsurprisingly, well, that's exactly what would happen.
It was a cold night anyway, and when it sunk, I just knew trouble. We're in trouble. And it's not fun anymore.
Much like the footage from Bill Shirk's attempted escape, the level of cement and dirt suddenly dips, only this time in a much more dramatic fashion, with the cave-in being so brutal that I'm not sure I'll even be allowed to show it on YouTube. According to many onlookers there, the coffin being destroyed by that immense weight caused a massive crashing noise, followed by immense panic from those trying to rescue Joe. But without a proper plan, the situation quickly grew helpless. Entrapped beneath that dirt, surrounded by cheering fans, his parents, and a TV camera, the amazing Joe would lose his life, ironically within a coffin buried 6 feet under.
Yeah, niggas is dumb for doing that stupid ass shit.
Sporting events are no stranger to disturbing TV moments, from hockey players having their throats cut open,
Well, folks, this is ugly. Richard Zednik is cut wide open.
to a football player suffering cardiac arrest right there on the field.
They have been administering CPR through these past 2 breaks that we've taken.
It's unfortunately always a risk in practically any televised sport out there, and although there's always a lingering chance that at any moment things could go terribly wrong, that risk mainly pertains to the players actually participating in the sport.
That's dope
and
that you actually get to see the players get the praying for the niggas so they won't be hurt.
likely wouldn't imagine fans being in any sort of...
DJ sent me 20 for my birthday. DJ, you a real ass nigga. I'm gonna send you when I get paid, bro. DJ a real ass nigga. I got it in cash. I just don't got it on my card. DJ a real ass nigga for that real shit.
danger as they sit by and
Get money, text me your cash up.
The game. Though sadly it does happen from time to time, with perhaps the most notable example being the story of Shannon Stone. Shannon was a 39-year-old firefighter who, on the 7th of July 2011, took his son Cooper to watch a Texas Rangers game in Arlington. This was the perfect bonding opportunity for the duo, and an even better opportunity to catch fly balls, as their seats left them in prime position to take home an unforgettable souvenir. The two would even stop at a sporting store beforehand, where Shannon would buy his son a baseball glove to use in the event that a loose ball came flying their way. And as the game reached the top of the second inning, their moment had finally arrived.
That one lined but foul. When I look at who the A's are facing.
A foul ball was hit in their general direction, being quickly recovered by Rangers outfielder Josh Hamilton. And rather than returning the ball to the dugout or the field itself, Hamilton decided to make Cooper's day, recognizing the young fan in the stands and subsequently tossing the ball to Shannon. As this was all transpiring, the game continued with the pitcher preparing for his next throw, before suddenly you can hear the sound of something strange.
I want them to be great in their last game. I'd rather have that than have it like Holland where he gets knocked out.
It almost seemed like yelling, which was followed by some sort of strong reaction from the crowd, which in turn led to an immediate stoppage of play, as the announcers were left trying to figure out what exactly was happening, until they finally received word on the unfolding situation.
He's got a lot of energy built up. I think somebody fell out of the stands in left field trying to field a baseball guy. Well, this is it. That's why there was time taken. Wow.
The man in this footage was in fact Shannon Stone, and as Josh Hamilton had gone to toss the ball up to him, the throw fell just a bit short, causing the 39-year-old father to extend past the railing before losing his balance. And despite the seemingly playful nature of the announcers at the time,
you were right, Ray. Somebody did tumble.
This fall was no laughing matter, as below that railing stood a 20-foot fall directly onto a concrete floor, which Shannon would strike head first. As he lay there on the ground, barely able to move, the man was miraculously still conscious, finding the strength to tell the rescue team carrying him out, "Please check on my son. My son was up there all by himself." Based on this reaction, it was clear that Stone was obviously alive and had clear brain function, making his initial prognosis on the scene somewhat promising. But before he would even reach a nearby hospital, Shannon Stone would be pronounced dead. According to many medical professionals, this immediate showing of brain function was more or less a fluke occurrence, and something they call a lucid interval, which is a window of conscious clarity after a traumatic injury.
Wait, what? I think I remember this story.
Sporting events are things happen beforehand, where Shannon would buy his son a baseball glove to use in the event that a loose ball came flying their way. And as the game reached the top of the second inning, their moment had finally arrived.
That one lined but foul. When I look at who the A's are facing.
A foul ball was hit in their general direction, being quickly recovered by Rangers outfielder Josh Hamilton.
What
and
happened?
rather than returning the ball to the dugout or the field itself, Hamilton decided to make Cooper's day, recognizing the young fan in the stands and subsequently tossing the ball to Shannon. As this was all transpiring, the game continued with the pitcher preparing for his next throw, before suddenly you can hear the sound of something strange.
I want them to be great in their last exactly. I would rather have that than have it like Holland where he just knocked out.
It almost seemed like yelling, which was followed by some sort of strong reaction from the crowd, which in turn led to an immediate stoppage of play, as the announcers were left trying to figure out what exactly was happening, until they finally received word on the unfolding situation.
He's got a lot of energy built up. I think somebody fell out of the stands in left field trying to field a baseball guy. Well, this is it.
I've heard it is.
Why there was time taken. Wow.
I heard it is.
The man in this footage was in fact Shannon Stone, and as Josh Hamilton had gone to toss the ball up to him, the throw fell just a bit short, causing the 39-year-old father to extend past the railing before losing his balance. And despite the seemingly playful nature of the announcers at the time,
you were right, Ray. Somebody did tumble.
this fall was no laughing matter, as below that railing stood a 20-foot fall directly onto a concrete floor, which Shannon would strike head first. As he laid there on the ground, barely able to move, the man was miraculously still conscious, finding the strength to tell the rescue team carrying him out, "Please check on my son. My son was up there all by himself." Based on this reaction, it was clear that Stone was obviously alive and had clear brain function, making his initial prognosis on the scene somewhat promising. But before he would even reach a nearby hospital, Shannon Stone would be pronounced dead.
Damn.
According to many medical professionals, this immediate showing of brain function was more or less a fluke occurrence, and something they call a lucid interval, which is a window of conscious clarity after a traumatic injury, essentially meaning that although his ability to move and speak seemed to be a positive indicator, it was instead a sign that the injuries his brain had suffered were going to be fatal. In the years since, Shannon Stone's memory lives on with a statue being made in his honor in that very stadium where his life came to an end, forever immortalizing someone who, by all accounts, was a great man and an even better father.
Damn. R.I.P. my nigga.
Solo 2 meses que Yoanda se había...
We don't see or hear anything.
Y su padre se preguntaba por qué su hija se había quitado la vida.
If you spent any considerable amount of time here on YouTube, then chances are you're at least somewhat familiar with the show To Catch a Predator. During its run on Dateline, the show was incredibly popular, with its host Chris Hansen being launched into stardom for his role exposing pedophiles on the internet.
How you doing? Alright, can you have a seat over in that chair, please?
At the time, there was really nothing else like this on TV, and was widely viewed as one of the most entertaining shows out there, which has caused it to find a second life here on YouTube, as re-uploads of its episodes have been viewed as many as 50 million plus times. To this day, the show remains immensely popular, and during its television run, the same was true, which led me to wonder how or why it was ever taken off the air. I mean, it was entertaining, popular, and with the internet exploding in recent years, the content would seemingly be endless. Yet somehow, this show only lasted 3 years. And that's when I realized that there's actually a very specific reason why To Catch a Predator was pulled from the air. And it's one of the darker TV stories I've ever heard.
This is gonna be the
During
last
the fall of 2007, Perverted Justice, the team that To Catch a Predator used to find their predators, had set up a decoy account on MySpace, posing as a 13-year-old boy. And before long, another user had taken the bait, reaching out to the fake child in the hopes of sparking an intimate relationship. According to the user's account, he was a 19-year-old college student that happened to live in the same area. However, upon doing some light digging, the Perverted Justice team discovered that the man was actually in his late 50s. His name was Louis Condrat, and although his behavior was similar to essentially all other predators in the show's run, sending explicit messages and pornographic images despite knowing he was speaking to a child, Louis was different in one respect. It seems that Condrat was in a position of power, working as a chief felony assistant district attorney for Rockwall County. This was setting up to be To Catch a Predator's biggest catch to date, and exposing him would not only mean bringing him to justice, but also bringing in great ratings for the show. Though there was one major issue, Upon engaging the decoy for a few hours and even calling to speak to him,
Hello?
Hey, Will.
Hey, what are you doing?
Nothing. What are you doing?
Nothing.
No?
No, I was looking up to see how to get to where you are.
Still thinking about me?
Yeah, where's your right hand?
It's in my pocket.
In your pocket?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And what are you doing with your right hand in your pocket?
Lewis stopped
What the
responding
fuck?
and seemed to recognize the grave error he was making and began deleting all content from his account. And as a few days passed, it was clear that Lewis was not going to be visiting their sting house, which meant no program and no justice. However, the To Catch a Predator team was not going to let this go easily, with the crew coming up with a plan that had never been done before in the history of the show. They were going to bring the program to Kondrat. And so on November 5th, Hansen and his crew would visit Kondrat's house with a group of officers and an arrest and search warrant. This would not be without controversy though, as the warrants supposedly contained wrong information like the wrong county and the wrong date, meaning that they would likely struggle to hold up in court and probably
Damn.
should have never been acted on. Despite this, the crew urged law enforcement to act anyway,
gotta get money.
rushing the ordeal to assure they got their guy. And so the police agreed, first calling Kondrat and then knocking on his door for multiple hours, though neither attempt saw any results. And growing impatient with the whole ordeal, they then called in the SWAT team to surround and eventually breach the house, which they would do around 3 p.m.,
Might pour me some
barging into the
wine.
home and surrounding Kondrat at gunpoint. As this was all happening, To Catch a Predator had their cameras trained on the outside of the home, awaiting the shot of Kondrat being ushered into a cop car and driven away, unaware that this time, things were going to end much differently. Inside, Kondrat would yell to the officers, "I'm not gonna hurt anybody," before brandishing his pistol, and rather than pointing it at the officers, he instead pointed it at himself.
The officers line up in formation and head to the back of the house. Then we hear a faint crack as the officers force their way in. For almost 5 minutes, we don't see or hear anything. Then Lieutenant Adina Barber of the Murphy Police Department comes out and tells us what happened.
As they made entry, they confronted the suspect. I believe he was in the hallway, and he told them he wasn't going to hurt them.
And he had a pistol in his hand.
This single gunshot would essentially mark the end of To Catch a Predator, as in the time following, NBC would be hit with a $105 million lawsuit from Kondrat's own sister. And though this lawsuit was settled privately with undisclosed conditions, the show was already on death's door, which was not helped by the national media dogpiling on To Catch a Predator, as well as perverted justice.
But now there are serious questions about what goes on behind the scenes.
Whose sting was this? The police departments or the vigilantes hired by Dateline?
You don't have the full transcripts?
I don't know. That's exactly part of my problem. The police department can't tell me whether or not I have the full transcripts.
Did your arresting officers, did they see the chats before they made the arrest?
In some cases, yes.
Did they see the entire chats?
Making it impossible, says District Attorney Roach, to mount a successful prosecution. Charges have been dropped against every single person arrested in the Murphy sting.
With these claims causing some to believe that the show was more interested in entertainment rather than justice. And whether that's true or not, To Catch a Predator would be cancelled, marking a tragic end to one of the strangest, yet most compelling TV shows ever to be broadcast.
I didn't know this
thanks
was the
solely
reason that
to
they
this
got
grim
canceled.
moment.
I didn't know this was the reason they got canceled.
Su ex esposa Marisa. Marisa, me daría una reacción para ocurrió así, por favor.
As evident by the first batch of cases in this video, many of the darkest moments in TV history come from shocking accidents or overall disturbing events that play out for the cameras to see. However, there are a select few examples where television moments only really become dark long after they're aired and more context is given. For example, in our first installment of the series, we discussed Renard Spivey.
I remember this
Ask him
nigga.
he's been married for how long?
Over 27 years.
Oh, over 27
Look at him
years.
though, he look mad. You don't look happy, brother. You don't look happy.
63-year-old Renard Spivey accused of killing his wife, 52-year-old Patricia Spivey, after an argument that turned deadly.
The man who had murdered his wife years after making an appearance on television. with one joke at his expense during this time aging like milk. The concept of killers finding their way onto TV is one that I've recently become fascinated by, with the case always being brought up in tandem with this conversation being the dating game killer. In 1978, a man named Rodney Alcala had found his way onto the popular show The Dating Game, earning a date with Cheryl Bradshaw above all other contestants. However, this date would never actually materialize, as upon meeting him away from the cameras, Cheryl found the man to be creepy and ultimately declined to speak with him any further. And as it turns out, that decision may have saved her life. During the time in which this episode was shot and aired, Rodney was in the midst of a massive killing spree, ending the lives of at least 8 people that we know of, though many claim his true number of victims is shockingly closer to 130, due to the fact that they had found a stash of over 1,000 photographs detailing women, young boys, and men that Rodney had taken, many of which are believed to have been unidentified victims of him. And what makes this all the more chilling is the fact that Rodney had told the show that he was a photographer, and it was even mentioned during the program.
And let's see, Baxter #1 is a successful photographer who got his start when his father found him in the dark room at the age of 13, fully developed.
Given the shocking nature of this case, it's really no wonder why it's become so popular, especially here on YouTube. But surprisingly, there are quite a few examples of killers finding their way onto our TV screens that have happened within the past decade alone. And one that even happened within just days of writing this script. One obscure example comes from the show Celebrity MasterChef, where in the background we can see an inconspicuous man serving food cooked by the contestants of the show. The man was one of a dozen unnamed chefs, just helping out, typically out of view of the camera, but for this one split second, and likely to the recognition of no one, we see him. This man's name is Stephen Port, a 40-year-old living in South London, who has since come to be known as the Grindr Killer. Stephen is responsible for the deaths of 4 men he met on the Grindr app, all of whom he had lured to his flat and poisoned with fatal doses of GHB, before going on to violate and then dump their corpses. With these murders transpiring not long after this fleeting moment was broadcast for the world to see, making me wonder just how many other killers have appeared in glimpses on TV that have not yet been recognized.
It's $2.99.
Maybe they were walking in a crowd or panned over at a sporting event, hiding in plain sight. But killers don't just get shown as background characters or as one-off contestants for just a single episode. Sometimes they are permanently etched in the show's history. In the summer of 2020, Food Network began airing a season of Worst Cooks in America, one of their more popular shows, and this one was set to be a big one, as it marked the program's 20th season. The competition was all in good fun, with lots of humorous and memorable moments, leading to the eventual finale on the 2nd of July. And in that episode, the fan favorite Ariel Robinson would take home the crown as winner of the show, along with the grand prize of $25,000. However, if you were to look for this season today, let's say on demand, on streaming services, or even on TV, you would be left with no results, as its existence has been practically wiped from the face of the earth. And given what happened after the season ended, this comes as little surprise. Upon winning the competition, Ariel Robinson settled back into her normal life with her husband,
What the fuck happened to her hair?
And after securing life-changing funds from the show,
she looked
the
like
couple made the admirable...
goddamn... It's not even her... It's like...
Upon winning the competition...
Where her eyes and shit are placed, she looked like a goddamn... Like a anime character. Like the way that her face is built. It's like...
Ariel Robinson...
Like, it's not even... It's this picture right here, bro. Like, she just looked like a doll. She don't look real.
As winner of the show.
Like, she looked fake as fuck. It's like a Muppet.
Along with a grand prize of
maybe it's the makeup.
$25,000. Really bright. After securing life-changing funds from the show, the couple made the admirable decision to foster a young girl named Victoria, whom they eventually decided to officially adopt in January of 2021. On the 6th of the month, just over a week before the adoption was set to be finalized, Ariel would take to Twitter to boast about her parenting, stating, "I'm a mama bear and I'll do anything to protect my children and make sure their futures are equally bright." A statement that seemed in line with her already stellar reputation as being a fun-loving, good person who dedicated her life to loving her kids. However, no one could have imagined the devastating turn this family was heading for. 5 days after Victoria's adoption, Ariel's husband, Jerry, would dial 911 stating,
"You have an emergency. Our daughter is unresponsive. She's drunk a lot of water. We're trying to pump, CPR to get out. Our 3-year-old daughter's choking on water right now."
She drunk a lot of water. She drunk a lot of water. And she's not breathing. Yeah, because drinking water makes you not breathe.
Your 3-year-old daughter is what?
Choking on water right now. We need help immediately.
Okay, we'll get help on the way.
This led to
They say it's not available.
emergency responders rushing to the scene where the young girl was found unresponsive on the floor of her bedroom and was soon after declared dead. Across her body were countless bruises which Ariel claimed to have been from their attempts at CPR. Though bizarrely, during the whole ordeal, her story would quickly change, as she soon began blaming her 7-year-old son, whom she stated had a history of anger issues, believing potentially he had killed her. Already, something very strange was happening with the situation, and it only became more bizarre when a forensic pathologist confirmed that Victoria had died not from choking, but from blunt force injuries and internal bleeding, essentially meaning that her death was no accident. This launched a full-scale investigation into the couple, where it would later be discovered that on the day before her death, Victoria had gotten sick at church, causing Ariel to undress her and make her walk out of the building in just her underwear, telling her, "Oh, you're cold, you're cold. Girls that make themselves throw up deserve to be cold." This anger seemingly boiled over the next morning, where, ironically, Victoria was refusing to eat pancakes that Ariel had cooked, which led to Ariel grabbing her, dragging her up the stairs, and beating her with a paddle. According to Jerry, who was working in the backyard at the time, he could hear the beating from outside, claiming that it lasted almost an hour, though he did nothing to stop it. And as a result, Victoria began to bleed internally, and later would pass away due to the traumatic injury she had suffered by the hands of her soon-to-be mother. When it was all said and done, Ariel Robinson was arrested and will now spend the rest of her life in prison, so soon after her triumphant win on Worst Cooks. Since the news initially broke on this, the entirety of season 20 has been removed from the internet and has been wiped from the show's history. But for me, one of the most chilling moments in Ariel's history on television came soon after her victory, when a local news station would come to her home for an interview.
But now I truly am not the worst cook in America.
But she is the winner of Food Network's Worst Cooks in America season 20.
Yes, I am putting mayo in a glove.
Ariel Robinson lives in Simpsonville.
Where inside, we see a sign proudly displayed by Ariel, touting her as the #1 mom. Soon after, this same local news station would become the leading reporters on her murder case. Despite this all transpiring within just a few years, this surprisingly is not even the most recent example of a killer being prominently featured on TV, as news broke of this final example just days ago. In January of 2020, the widely popular show Family Feud featured the Bleefnick family, who would go on to win the episode and leave a few iconic moments in its wake, with the most relevant coming from this man, Timothy Bleefnick. During one of the segments, the question was posed, "What is your biggest mistake you made at your wedding?" To which Timothy responds with,
"Honey, I love you, but said I do." Not my mistake. Not my mistake. I love my wife. I'm gonna get in trouble for that, aren't I?
If you've seen the show before, you know that this type of humor is the norm, and jokes like this are made in virtually every single episode. But this one would later take on a much more sinister tone due to the events that unfolded not long after the show had aired. Around a year after Timothy's moment in the limelight, he and his wife Rebecca would actually separate, not officially divorcing, but living in separate homes and seemingly not getting along either, as it was recently revealed that Rebecca had filed for a restraining order against both Timothy as well as his father, a clear indication that she believed her life was in some sort of danger. Fast forward to February of 2023, and the two were finally making headway on finalizing an official divorce, before on the 23rd day of the month, gunshots rang out from Rebecca's home.
Police say 41-year-old Rebecca Bleefnick was found by a family member Thursday. Police say she had been shot multiple times.
When police arrived on scene, Rebecca was sadly no longer alive, and it wouldn't take long for investigators to turn their sights on Timothy. On March 13th, police would arrest the now 39-year-old in connection with his soon-to-be ex-wife's death, charging him with 2 counts of first-degree
Appreciate you for that membership. Get money,
home,
brother, man.
with his
Appreciate
mugshot
you,
showing
brother.
him as completely unrecognizable.
Hey, that's him?
The man we saw on TV.
No way!
Him with 2 counts of first-degree murder and blaming him for the shooting that took place at her home. With his mugshot.
What the fuck happened to you, nigga?
Rebecca was sadly no longer alive, and it wouldn't take long for
Thursday, police say she had been shot multiple times.
When police arrived on scene, Rebecca was sadly no longer alive, and it wouldn't take long for investigators to turn their sights on Timothy. On March 13th, police would arrest the now 39-year-old in connection with his soon-to-be ex-wife's death, charging him with 2 counts of first-degree murder and blaming him for the shooting that took place at her home, with his mugshot showing him as completely unrecognizable to the man we saw on TV just years before. The whole situation is incredibly disturbing, and what makes it even worse is just how beloved Timothy and his family were in their hometown. I mean, they literally had community watch parties to cheer on the family that can still be found here on
crazy.
YouTube.
Listen, it was so much fun. I'm so happy and appreciative of the support of the community, so thanks.
Making the event soon to come all the more tragic. And given everything that's happened since the show aired, and since Timothy said this iconic joke, I think it's very possible that there was at least some truth to his words.
Ya que estamos aquí, trataba de conseguirla a usted, si es tan amable, me da una reacción para el programa Ocurrió Así.
Our final entry takes us to the tragic
Was he the problem, bro? Was he the problem, though? What'd she do to make him mad? We can't ask them type of questions. Yeah, you know how they get, bro. But, hey. Wouldn't let that shit happen to me.
Passing of 15-year-old Yoandra Martine back in November of 1992. The young girl had recently discovered that she was 13 weeks pregnant, much to the disappointment of her family, and subsequently ended her life as a result, which momentarily thrusted her parents, Maritza Martine and Emilio Nunez, into the public eye. The two had been separated since before she was even born, with Maritza gaining full custody, something that Emilio would later claim she had used to keep his daughter away from him, as the two supposedly spent very little time together. As a result, Nunez began publicly blaming Maritza for the death of their daughter, claiming that she and her new husband had been abusive towards her and had even struck her upon discovering she was pregnant. Making matters worse, Nunez would go on to allege that Maritza never even told him that their daughter had died and had only found out an hour before the funeral from a friend.
What?
Now, I want to stress that there is absolutely no information I could find to fully confirm any of what Nunez was claiming, and with many elements of Nunez's story, the jury is still out. Though in his own mind, this truly seems to be what he believed. And this is where the dark side of television began to rear its ugly head. For whatever reason, the news station Ocurrió Así had decided to cover Emilio's allegations against Maritza, seemingly taking his word at face value and launching a full-scale story into the case.
Back on?
It started with
What are you talking about?
Emilio being interviewed by a reporter from
Tell you can't wait for me. Okay, now you coming. She tell me you don't never leave. Got you like you wanted me. Baby, look me in my eyes. I want you right in front of me. Let me chill out.
the station named Ingrid Cruz, which transpired in the vicinity of his daughter's grave.
This nigga said 20 Omar, bro. He running everybody in RNG pockets, bruh. This nigga running everybody in RNG pockets. Fuck is wrong with dude? This nigga, y'all got 20 for me. It is my birthday. Stupid ass.
Like, what would you tell your daughter if
Alright, we giving you $20 for your 17th birthday. When you turn 20, you get $17, nigga.
Still alive? And how did you feel when you saw your dead daughter in the casket? Her questions were clearly crossing the line.
And bitch, how would you feel about my fist going across your motherfucking jaw? Asking stupid ass, how did you feel when you saw your dead daughter in a casket? I would crash. Why would you ask me that?
Things would only get worse from here, as while they were filming this segment, Maritza herself had arrived on location to Yoandra's final resting place.
Doña Maritza.
Marisa, ¿me daría una reacción para ocurrió así, por favor? Sobre la muerte de su hija Joandra. Una reacción de usted.
Upon her arrival, Nunez immediately removed himself from the situation, and Maritza was instead swarmed by Cruz, who began bombarding her with questions, each of which were ignored, as she clearly was uncomfortable and didn't want to speak to the cameras, and was just trying to get to her daughter's grave.
Quiero saber por qué. La reacción, el por qué.
I swear to God, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. If I get to a certain level of popularity if I get to a certain level and I'm trying to go grieve and see my motherfucking kid daughter, I see him off my kid grave or some shit like that. If it's a camera crew, them niggas are catching the meanest. Y'all gonna think it's Batman. Like, no bullshit. I'm taking all of you niggas out, bro. I'm camera. Got this nigga arm right here. I'm chest. This arm right here, that nigga knocked out. He over there, he trying to, stomach. See? He tried to throw the, look, see? Grabbing the camera. Face, chest, and then face again or some shit. Whatever, I did it the first time, whatever. This nigga over here, blocking that hit. Right to his chest. That nigga dead. Knocked out. Camera crew used to be 3 or 4. Other nigga gonna run up. I'm a Sparta kick. Boom. Man. Nigga behind me. Grabbing his arm. Flipping him over. Man. What? Nastiest combo. It's gonna be in a swift ass motion. Y'all know how Batman be doing the damn. Man, what? Let me grieve, nigga. Fuck.
Usted quiere esquivarnos a nosotros.
It's clear in the footage that tensions were rising by the second, as it seemed apparent that Cruz was clearly attempting to provoke her into any sort of reaction. Until
I would've gave them the reaction they wanted.
The unthinkable happened.
Su hija tomó esa decisión de quitarse la vida. Usted no tiene nada que
It's only 2 of them. Nastiest
in a split
combo.
second, and out of absolutely nowhere, we see Nunez charge back into frame, as though he initially appeared to be doing the responsible thing by walking away from the conflict. He had instead actually returned to his car, with the sole purpose of retrieving his pistol, which he would then use to shoot Maritza over and over and over again, all while the camera was still rolling.
See, I want to do it with my bare hands. I don't want to shoot you. I'm going to take the camera. I'm going to bow. Are you still rolling? Bow. Then I'm going to kick your ass, nigga. I don't want to shoot you. Do that nigga like how Mark did Conquest. Look, he got on black Air Forces.
Hey, get in the car. I just shot a woman, possibly coming after us. He's
We'll use that
psychotic,
energy
man.
to beat the tree sentinel.
I probably could have beat him if you wouldn't have fucking... Look, this you. This you, bruh. You pissed me so mad. You pissed me so mad with this dumbass shit. You pissed me so fucking mad. Jay clipped it better. You pissed me so mad with this. I'm scared, I ain't gonna lie. Look at how close I was.
Pick a color.
Why would you ask me that right there? You just fucked me up. You know it's gonna be green. Like, why would you ask me that right then? Why would you ask me that? I'm scared, I ain't gonna lie. Look at me lock in. I'm ready. I'm literally...
Blaming your failures on me, it's not fair.
Look, I was ready. Look, I'm ready. Look at his health. I'm locked in. I got 2 elixirs left.
The color.
Look. Why? And as soon as you asked me that, I fucked up. Why would you ask me that right there? You just fucked me up.
Skill issue.
You know it's gonna be green. And then you didn't even tell me the reason you asked me to pick a color. You didn't even tell me the reason. You just asked it. Why would you say? Look at his health bar.
Someone could be screaming bloody murder in my ears. I'm still killing him.
Nigga. What? Bob Ross. Okay. Anyway.
Mine? What funeral home I am?
¿Cómo se llama esto?
Where am
I
I at?
asked cause I wanted to change one of my character's eye color and I picked blue. Green looked ugly.
That was a dumb question. There's no such thing as a dumb question. And green eyes, nigga, you're tweaking. You're tweaking. You're tweaking. Green eyes are the way, nigga. Fuck is wrong with you? Green eyes are the way, nigga. Green eyes are the motherfucking way, nigga. I'm like. Green eyes are the way, nigga. Shit. Nah, there's dumb questions. Don't give him that.
Her eyes are gray. A gray and green eye didn't look good together.
Shit, green eyes, nigga. I be sitting there like, yeah. I be like, yeah. I don't even know what the fuck you saying, yeah. Yeah. Alright, are we getting back on Get Money, Jay? Where the fuck is Jordan? Jordan. Get on the game. Get on the game. Get on the game. Get the fuck on the game. Get on the sticks. Get on the sticks! Fucking sticks! Alright. That's why he a one-trick Groot anyway. I'm just playing. Are we running it, bro? What we doing? Jay haven't even beat the game, bro.
My Cash App and Discord.
This nigga get money, bro. Yeah, Sonny, let me play with you. This nigga said, let me play with you. What you mean, let me play with you? Nigga, who the fuck else am I gonna play with? Let me play with you, nigga. You mean get on so we can run it? The fuck? Let me play with you, nigga. What the fuck you mean, let me play? I don't play with nobody else. Who the fuck else am I gonna let play with me? Oh, were you talking about Elden Ring? Were you talking about Elden Ring? I don't want to play funky ass Elden Ring. We can play Elden Ring tomorrow.
I let Ari sing me to sleep. She got a voice like Alicia. Beverly, my boo, she got a body like Bernice. Chelsea, real sexy, dark skin, look like Keisha. Desiree, take dick, she be telling.
He said Elden Ring not funky.
She real freaky, bag for a life Felicia. Fancy, real fancy, she got all the latest pieces. GG, on me on deck, she took me to her people. Haley said Black Lives Matter, so I'm a keeper. Isabella, slutty little bitch, she want this dick wherever. Lil Jayla got a nice mouth, so she look just like Caleb. By the time ain't gonna do too much talking, just know that name special. Melon man, listen, got a twin sister named Megan, her real name Vanessa. She said her mama called her, told me call her Nessa. First grade, I remember Octavia used to have me crashing on my bunk, sleep dreaming I was fucking Porsche. I wish Quisha and Rita could just keep it cordial. I'm with Shanice and Talia finna shoot a porn. I'm getting top from Unique riding in the Porsche. My old bitch blowing me up, I rhyme with Victoria.
I had to bet that bitch on me because she always forcing it. All my exes run me back and that's just so unfortunate.
I told you I got some Z's. I'll fuck you in the morning.
Baby, I didn't even play, you know how to turn. She need me and I need drink.
You can do a rage scream and get claws so this game can fulfill your real wolf fetish.
That's not a. That's Wolverine, my nigga. That's Wolverine.
I tell a bitch you can leave, I ain't never been one for a change. She want more, nigga, you know she want more. She done, she think I'm a bang. She need me, she think she need me. On God, this bitch don't think. Hey, she need me, but I need drink. 004, bitch, I got rank. Keep my pole, she don't go straight. Yeah, fun, done it, I got fun, done it, I got paid. I got no kids, but I still slide the Donnie, done this baby Drake. Ain't too big, but wait till you see this shit. Oh God, you'll think it's a game. Too gone, shit on top of my phone and make niggas say no way. That's on my mind, only money. 2 rounds, only hundreds. Hopped out, let me run it. Hopped in, got it back in. Got home, beat it back in. That phone, blew it back out. Don't mix, this a blackout. Trash, how do you act? But shit ain't nothing, I spilled some drink, it was just some quay. You feel that? You just seen quay. Ain't lost shit down, where ain't no chow, where ain't no chow. Go like, go like, go like, go like.
Welcome back, Blake.
Dante, you snapped on this one.
Oh, mate. I ain't no problem. It was my solution. If you doubt it, no solution. If you doubt it, no solution. Oh, he in this motherfucker. What the fuck? Oh, he just joined. Highest in the room. Wow. I can't say this shit. Come on, bro. You in this Joe Fix-It, my nigga. Damn. I don't even like that nigga. God. You and me. Coming in right at me, see. Oh. It's so hard to trust you don't really never know who with you. Keep the family by my side, that's all I got besides the chicken. When we beat it up, ain't gotta say it, cause we gonna be listen. Oh. I can't say this streets produce you, but tired of money ain't no problem. It was my solution. If you that, then I salute you. If you that, then I salute you. Whoa. Money, are you getting on? Money ain't no problem. It was my solution. If you that, then I salute you. If you that, then I salute you. Wow. Wow. Wow.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
What the fuck? We got a gold? What the fuck?
This guy tried to show me hurricane wisdom today.
He said he was a brother. I need a dollar. Dollar is what I need. Yeah, I think we gotta go, my nigga. Nigga said y'all playing with a silver, dude.
How is that even?
Can't be. It can't be no silver. It's definitely a gold.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
Wow. Watch out, Bella, 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 Bella.
Better watch your back.
Tony, you gotta give me one of those suits.
Follow enemy.
That Loki might be an issue. This nigga just killed himself, but he got a pick, so I got you, I got you, I got you.
Y'all playing quick match.
Hell no, we ain't playing no quick match. Is this quick match? Oh, me. Is this quick match?
Bro, I swear I thought I played right though. That
Is this quick match,
this is a
nigga?
quick match for sure. This is a quick match for sure.
This nigga, bro. I can't fuck with this nigga, bro. What the fuck? They probably like, damn, why they leave? We was finna win. Damn, why they leave? We was finna win. I'm over here talking about this Loki's a problem. Hey, Omar, stop fucking playing with me, gang. Stop playing with me, gang, bro. Nigga said relax on them kids while leave, bro.
Nigga, I played it myself. I'm talking about BP backline. I'm thinking this nigga on my ass when they kill me. I'm thinking this is Lord Black Panther.
This shit quick match like a
I was scared for my life. I'm like, fuck.
Hey, yo. That's this nigga let me host it. Nah, why I'm hosting now? Why I'm hosting now? Nah.
Cancel.
Hey, bro, I can't fuck with Omar. Oh. That nigga is funny, gang.
Oh, shit. I swear to God, nigga, I thought I picked right.
Bro, I'm like, wait a minute. He said y'all playing quick, man. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I looked up. I'm like, wait, it don't even got no rounds on it. I'm like, shit.
Something ain't right. Something ain't right. I thought that motherfucker had Deku.
Which hero do you think?
That's fucking magic. I mean, Mantis.
Science solves problems.
I'm calling out it. Like, I'm really scared of this nigga Black Panther. Like,
I got you. Like, what the fuck? This nigga is nothing. This shitty ass bum. I got you. I'm over here really trying to protect and shit. This nigga's a fucking bum.
nah, cause when we got them first 3 picks, I'm like, all right, nigga, we cooking. Like, we got this shit.
And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
I can't even smoke, but that was some hot shit. I don't even, yeah, that was some hot shit.
That's that
You'll
one.
need a top-notch team to win this one.
Hey, that motherfucker dropping it like it's hot. Hey, hold on. Throw up, down with it. Hey, hydraulics. Hey, hold on.
I'm mad they took out the cloak and dagger shit.
Hey, what?
That's okay. Happens all the time.
Or you can do like the horse, like or she look like she skipping type.
You can still black this motherfucker.
Battle starts in 5, 4.
This is the way Omar.
It's a good luck right there. She played better if I do that.
It's like that nigga Omar be like, shake that motherfucker. Shake it. Come here.
Ooh. Iron Man tearing me up. Where is he?
Wow.
Oh, he's dead. He's dead. Push up, push up.
Whoa. Oh, they got a Hulk too? You got this shitty booty World Breaker skin on. Nigga, this is not 2 months ago. Fuck wrong with dude? Get your fit up. Get your fit up. Nigga ain't got on no Miri. Chill out.
There's a Thor behind her. I don't know where the fuck he at.
Oh, I got stuck on the wall. I always get stuck when I don't need to.
I tried. Damn, Lucky got his own quick.
Hey, yeah. Well, finna destroy this amplifier. Shit!
Thor behind. Thor behind. Oh, cooked.
Yeah, we might be chopped.
Now Iron Man hasn't ulted yet, which scares me to ult. We're getting out gammaed right now.
No, the hell we not.
Back up, back up, back up.
Almost got a 2-piece. Almost killed Iron Man and their healer. Well, I did kill Iron Man. No, he's pulled. I tried to jump. Somebody fucking pulled me. Who the fuck can pull me on their team?
Invisible.
I was finna literally. She knew what it was. She saw me about to go for that.
This Thor is just in our background. I'm finna ult though.
Why do we need a Wolverine?
Use their shit.
We need somebody to shoot the damn Iron Man.
How do I die in my ult? It's over.
Trash DPS, bro. Look at the bro. Yeah, this is the last one.
If at first you don't succeed,
I told you we should have got on Elden, bro.
That's what you meant? Get on?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you was talking about this.
Cause like the bosses, they scale to like however many people there are. So it's pretty much like the same.
I gotta beat that funky ass tree before I do anything. I still got a good 20 deaths before Jay can say I'm ass though. I just need to. Wow. We should have never got on this shit.
Oh, it's chasing me. I'm so cool. there goes my platform.
The current score is 0-0. Time to switch things up, including which side you're on.
Science solves problems.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
Bro, fuck the tree sentinel. Let's just do another boss, nigga. Let's fight another boss. And then you can come back and beat that nigga. Just one other boss besides him. I'm not asking for too much.
What if we play Rocket League? I beat the boss tomorrow. When you get on, that's what we play. Elden. But I have to beat him by myself. I'm not gonna feel right. I'm gonna feel like Aaron the Plumber.
I assure you, Brute, the feeling is mutual.
No, I'm saying you can beat him by yourself. I'm just saying you don't have to fight him right now. We can fight something else.
Jay, who did you fight? Did you fight him? Like what you do? I need to do what Jay did.
2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
Jay fought him, but he wasn't straight off a new character.
Oh, he wasn't?
I guarantee he didn't fight him. I guarantee he didn't fight him just straight off new character.
No way. I thought this nigga did it off of a new character. I was fucking this nigga up with the hero class. Jay, let me find out. Cause you beat this nigga. Let me find out. Let me find out. Let me find out. This nigga talking like, oh, I just
I'm
made
not 100% sure, but I'm like 95.
I need to know. That'll determine it. If he went on, I'll go on. But if he didn't go on, I can't.
Cause the German Jay was like, he said he left and came back. There's so many fucking turrets. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Listen to this.
I'm hungry. I don't like this spot.
I shouldn't have been that far.
Back up.
Where's that turn? No, I can't die. Fuck!
Why are we actually holding this shit?
I gotta hurry up and come back. Cause if I wouldn't die, we would have been straight. I knew I shouldn't have did that. I knew I shouldn't have did that. We only had no tanks. Don't die.
Yeah, I'm
on my way.
Oh
Fuck!
my god. Yes, I won. You did better 5v6 though than
I know I'm getting me a damn medal.
Final score 0-1. Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Oh, there goes my platform.
Jay, answer the question, nigga. I only lost 8. That's crazy. What are you out of now?
Fucking 46.
Do I get on this shitty booty ass game? That's the question. That's the question everybody wants to know, right? Do I get on this shitty booty bum ass game?
Bro, that's what I'm saying. You call it shitty game, but you just been so locked in on one thing.
It's not even
the
that.
whole world out there.
It's not even that. It's not even that. Hell, Black Myth will call it a shitty booty bum ass game. The soundtrack fire.
Literally a whole world.
Jay, answer my question. Don't use.
Stop hating the you, not me, and that's okay. You now have your journey in Elden Ring.
These edibles are so good.
Jay, did you level up at all before you beat the Tree Sentinel? That's it.
That's all I need to know. Might have you hating Skyrim after a while. The only way I would stop hating on Skyrim and play this is if I could transform into something. No, I didn't. So yeah, we're not doing it. I'm beating that motherfucker tomorrow. I'm gonna beat that motherfucker tomorrow when I hop on stream. First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hop on, I'm gonna beat him. See, the thing is though, he didn't have annoying ass niggas like himself in the chat distracting him. I'm not playing it right now. I'm finna get the fuck off.
Get on Rocket.
Yeah, we finna play Rocket. I got a phone call to make. Y'all niggas is holding me up. I was finna get off, bro. I literally was finna react to one more clip. I said, alright, this is the last clip. I look back in the chat. I see 7 niggas. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, well, I'm not ending shit. And now we're here. 2 hours later. Yep. Or an hour later. I had you and Jay hating on me and I use it as fuel. Who hated on? When did I? Why would I hate on you for a game that I don't give a fuck about? Like make it make sense. Make it make sense. Why would I hate on you for a game I give a fuck about?
You clearly give a fuck about it. You bought it.
Nigga, this nigga is a rage baiter. He's a rage baiter. This nigga acting like them niggas didn't beg me to get the game. You, Jay, and Omar begged me to get this damn game. Don't try to sit here and act. No. Never did I once say, oh my gosh, I want to play. I did say, I'll take that back. I actually did say. I said that I want to try Elden Ring. But I'm like, I don't really know because I don't like those type of games. I said I want to try it. I tried it. Don't like it. But no. I can't even say that though. I genuinely can't say that. Yeah, I can't say that.
Okay, I begged you to get Cyberpunk and Witcher 3 too. I wish you acted on that as fast as you acted on Elden Ring.
Nigga, I already had Cyberpunk. So, that don't count. I had Cyberpunk and beat Cyberpunk. I probably beat Cyberpunk before you beat Cyberpunk. When I beat Cyberpunk, I wasn't even streaming. I beat Cyberpunk on my personal time, nigga. In COVID time. When the game was buggy as shit. I think I had COVID when I beat Cyberpunk. I was in the house for a week. Cause I really wanna stay at your house.
Okay, and I'm still better.
Never in your. You can't even make a better build than me. What the fuck? You got all them hours, still can't make a better build than mine. Crazy. That black wall hack not gonna work on me, gangy. I'm sorry, Choom. I'm borderline cyber psycho. Nigga, fuck. Nigga over here twitching and giggling and laughing and shit. Hey, shimmy. Hey, shit. Oh. Jane's beating the brakes off of you. Stop it. Stop it. She beating the brakes off of my first life. Fuck wrong with him? And even then, she already gonna be half dead. Talking about Jane beating the brakes off of me. Stop it. Please. You can't even see her. I don't need to see her, nigga. The damage gonna see her. Fuck. I don't need... What am I doing? Talking. I don't need to see her. These fists gonna see her. That concussion gonna see her, nigga. I don't need to see her. This nigga really think the optical camera gonna stop. That's like saying Invisible Woman beating Hulk. What the fuck are we talking about here? Nigga think an optical camera gonna stop. Nigga, stop it. Wow.
Oh, fuck.
Alright, you said you beating the tree sentinel at 10 tries, you at 90. Why you think this would be any different?
I am not at 90.
You would get humbled so quick.
I am not at 90. If I get to 90, you can call me ass. But I'm not going to. Why is my fucking... I gotta fix my settings. I don't know what Streamlabs updated and fucked up, but their shit is tweaked now. My settings were just perfect. This shit updated, now my shit's fucked up. I'm gonna figure it out, bro. I'm not at 90 deaths. Once I get to 90, you can call me ass. I'm not you. You're the one at 90. You the one that referred to that nigga as Satan. That nigga's not Satan. Over his head! Look. Felt that. Ow! You're at like 83, nigga. I'm at like 60. I'm at 61, gang. Chill out. I might be at 71.
Keep hating and watch you get to 100 deaths ATP.
No. Nigga, I got closer than you did. And then you wanna fuck with me. Pick a color. Yeah, I'm finna get off after this one. I thought I was gonna play another one. I'm getting out. It's almost 11:30.
You haven't gotten him to 25% once yet.
Oh God, I got him to 25. I got him to 25 when you was fucking with me. What are you talking about? You be yapping, bro. You be yapping, bro. I done had that nigga at 15. I needed like, bro, like 4 more hits. 4 more charged attacks. That nigga would have been grass. This nigga talking about pick a color. The fuck? Oh! Woo! I know you've seen that, Omar. All the biddies, all the biddies in the crowd wet after that one.
Oh my god, how did he? Oh my.
Yeah. Call me baby driver, bitch. Ah, chill out. Call me baby driver, bitch. I need to watch that movie. I've never watched it.
I don't think I have either.
I heard it's a dub. I heard that nigga got that wheel.
Go, go, go.
Wowzers. This nigga's types in the chat 20. That was maybe halfway, but you wasn't close. I literally have the picture of how close I was. That was definitely 25%. That was not. It was 15. That nigga was lower than 25. That was a good hit, Omar. Oh. I literally have the frame. I think he said that was maybe halfway. No, it was not. Wow. Started playing aggressive.
Fuck, I missed.
Come on, it's our time to score. Put that bitch in there. Oh!
Fuck.
Winner, baby! You took my goal!
Had a flying edge.
Alright, niggas. I'm finna go chill out and Omar might get back on. Don't smile, don't chill out. Dang, bro,
y'all need to tell me y'all ain't liked the stream yet? Double exclamation mark.
Man, let him know.
Give it 10 more tries, mister. I'm gonna get him in 10 tries.
No. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I can't keep going. Oh my gosh. Should I keep going, Omar? Hold on. Hold on. Keep that motherfucker going, bro. Keep it going.
I just checked the death counter at 84. That's how you're in denial.
I did not know I hit 80. That's kind of crazy.
Fuck. Fuck. Oh, I just wasted my fucking ult. What'd you say? Indeed. I need my plat one back. DPS are fucking shit, bro. I cap back the fuck up. Fucking idiots. We could have held them at the first fucking point.
kiss me, huh? Just one kiss and I'll be good. I might pull up to your hood, just to check if you still good. You graduated like you should. I'm the little train that could, yeah, that could. Kept it kosher and now all my niggas good. Just one kiss and I'll be good. I be dealing with feelings, just killing myself. Next day I be feeling myself. I be dealing with feelings, just killing myself. But I need you, cause you're good for my head. We know we got some things I need to fix. What's wrong with me? Let me read the list. We know I got some things I need to fix. But fuck it, kick back and ride in the whip. Kiss, 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 kiss me. Kiss, kiss, kiss me. Kiss, kiss, kiss me. Just one kiss and I'll be good. I might pull up to your hood, just to check if you still good. You graduated like you should. I'm the little train that could, yeah, that could. Kept it kosher and now all my niggas good. Come back and just one kiss and I'll be good.
Two and then the three and then the four, then you gotta breathe. One and then the two and then the three and then the four, then you gotta breathe. Then you gotta.
Yo, these niggas can't breathe when I come through. Hum to some shoes, gotta be 20, man. It's not even funny, they can't. The chokehold's too tight, the left looks too right. You know what? You right. These bitches can't. Look, they hearts racing, they start chasing, but I'm so fast when I blow past that they can't. In the presence of the man, your future look better than your past if you present with the man. You better. You niggas can't share my air. I walk a mile in the pair I wear, and I'm getting better year by year, like they say wine do. Cops couldn't smell me if you brought the K9s through. And I pace myself. I know these money hungry bitches wanna taste my wealth, but I keep them on a diet, embrace their health, or either keep them on the quiet and space myself and just take a deep breath. I got them grabbing their chest, cause it's hurting them to see fabbing is best. And they in they worst, they rather see me laying a hearse than laying the back. And I ain't just laying the verse, I'm saying the facts. I came back with some sicker stones that got these broke niggas looking at me like they choking on a chicken bone. Every chick I bone can't leave a dick alone, so I know it's one of them every time I flip my phone. Breathe.
One and then the two and then the three and then the four, then you gotta breathe. One and then the two and then the three and then the four, then you gotta breathe. One and then the two and then the three and then the four, then you gotta breathe. Then you gotta.
Yo, these niggas can't breathe when I come through. Hum to some shoes, gotta be 20, man. It's not even funny, they can't. The chokehold's too tight, the left looks too right. You know what? You right. These bitches can't. Look, they hearts racing, they start chasing, but I'm so fast when I blow past that they can't. In the presence of the man, the future look better than your past if you present with the man. You better. I see them on the block when I pass, it's looking like they need oxygen masses. I make it harder, but I keep the Glocks in the stashes, cause the cops wanna lock and harass us and make it harder. They has to react like having an asthma attack when they see the plasma and back. You dudes are wheezing behind me, my flow is like a coupe breezing at 90, that's the reason they signed me. The slick metaphors and hard punches on the cuts feel something like hard punches to the gut. I address the haters and underestimate us and ride up on them like they escalators. They shook up and hooked up the respirators on their last breath, talking to investigators. I'm a breath of fresh air and a fresh pair, face and boo, and do it till your face get blue. And then
1 and then the 2, 2 and then the 3, 3 and then the 4, then you gotta breathe. 1 and then the 2, 2 and then the 3, 3 and then the 4, then you gotta breathe. 1 and then the 2, 2 and then the 3, 3 and then the 4, then you gotta breathe. Then you gotta
Show these niggas can't breathe. When the crew walk in it, pop a few cokes in it. As quick as a tick in a New York minute. Catch your breath before you catch your left. Even worse, catch a F. Only way you catch an F to the AB. It's in the maybe. Rolling with my baby. Gripping on a toy that you won't find at KB. I rhyme slick on ya. They gon' have to put the Heimlich on ya. What you know about letting dimes lick on ya? While you inhale the weed. And it won't stop till they inhale your seed. And it don't stop till I tell them to breathe. Like a doctor with a stethoscope. I don't see no fucking hope unless these motherfuckers. Yeah, Brooklyn got her, Uptown got her, the Bronx got her, Queens got her, Staten now got her, you niggas got her, you bitches got her, everybody. 1 and then the 2, 2 and then the 3, 3 and then the 4, then you gotta, then you gotta breathe.
Without an application, you gotta wait job. Don't need a pen number, you got a face card. When you come and you hold tight, I seen you ain't my whole life. Push a button on the world to rewind it. This ain't cold, but I like how we burnin'. And I know that it should be the money, but somehow I got you on my conscience. Well, I'm still out the door. Leave your panties on the marble floors. They done closed all the liquor stores, so I fuck y'all from Mentazine. Something about it so interesting. That's the reason I ain't getting sleep. Only me and you can fit in this two-seater. Horses in mine yard, I look like a zookeeper. It ain't no lifeguard whenever I'm deep in. It ain't no lifeguard whenever I'm deep in. Spend this little shit and go stack up some more. Spend it little bitch, she come back for some more. Standing at 6, they treat me like the Pope. A stack on these glasses, I'm still seeing ghosts. I got her a choker for using her throat. Proceed with caution before you approach. You the lightning to my thunder. If you drowning, pull me under. Come home, you got one more summer. Come home, you got one more summer. Without a 9 to 5, you got a wage job. Without a PIN number, you got a face card. When you come and you hold tight, I seen you ain't my whole life. Push a button on the world to rewind it. This ain't cold, but I like how we burnin'. And I know that it should be the money, but somehow I got you on my conscience. Well, I'm still out the door. Leave your panties on the marble floors. They done closed all the liquor stores, so I fuck y'all from Mentazine. Something about it so interesting. That's the reason I ain't getting sleep. You the lightning to my thunder. If you drowning, pull me under. Come home, you got one more summer. Come home, you got one more summer.
with some niggas so damn deadly, they shoot if you look. Shout out to Mitch, he ain't no crook, that boy a painkiller. Gave me on painkillers. It's up to me, I'm Poppy 3, I'm one that painkiller. But I was aged that superstar, like, yeah, I'm a superstar, supercharged, super cautious. Yeah, I keep going through this money, I ain't go through college. I don't know what she wrong, but my bitch exotic. She got her nails done, hair done, everything, yeah. I'm scared I hate found, I need everything, baby. This shit around my platters, I need everything, yeah. If that shit about money, nigga, proceed. Tell my cold I like codeine. I don't hold trash. I was super nigga before I met with you. Still on your ass, how you still on biz? I can run through cash, nigga, just like Stefan here. Bitch, we in motion, you gon' have to change your player 5 man. I come through flowing Kyrie Irving, fuck about what's behind me. Money out it, gotta have it, I can't go without it. Took from me, I died it. I tried more than he took.
All my hoes are finest. I can't move without it. I rock real diamond. You get busted if you look. I be on different timing. Niggas busted for sure. Remember all them long cold nights, like my jacket, my glove. Fucking up the road, ain't no rental, running up the mileage. Fly don't need no pilot, all this dog shit can't hide it. EP get inside me, baby, I just want your body. What you need, I got it, nigga, all I see is profit. Before I met Hurricane, I had real wisdom. Same niggas up, had some in the field with them. Homie pull that sucker shit, he gotta live with it. Get super high, pour a drink and drop a pill in it.
I like codeine, I don't hold trash. I was super nigga before I met with you. You still on your ass, how you still on biz? I can run through cash, nigga, just like Stefan here. Bitch, we in motion, you gon' have to change your player 5 man. I come through flowing Kyrie Irving, fuck about what's behind me. Money out it, gotta have it, I can't go without it. You took from me, I died it. I tried more than he took.
KJ, man, that shit again.
Granny, pray for me. I'm never waiting, safe for me. Right. I say, I get these drugs, calling Granny, pray for me. But this shit ain't make believe, I'm never waiting, safe for me. Gotta know I hang with folks just for you think about snaking me. This bitch I take 100 for you think about taking me. For you think about taking you. They say lobsters, y'all gon' wanna take too much from you. Say I do too much, but I just do what I can do. I take off and beat the road, come back and beat the room. Ain't never need all, somehow I'm needing you. Anytime that money call, you gotta know I'm coming through. Anytime my money fall, you gotta know that it's on you. When you having money shower, tell me who did that for you. How you listening to your folks, say how I'm bad for you. When you know I do the most and they can't do the half you. Even though if I wasn't having, I probably wouldn't have you. Even though I gave my heart, but that don't mean I had to. I get these drugs, calling Granny, pray for me. This shit ain't make believe, I'm never waiting, safe for me. Gotta know I hang with folks just for you think about snaking me. This bitch I take 100 for you think about taking me. For you think about taking you. They say lobsters, y'all gon' wanna take too much from you. Say I do too much, but I just do what I can do. I take off and beat the road, come back and beat the room. And it goes how it goes. Eyes closed off the drain, but I ain't been sleeping at all. Should be told I'm exhausted, but I'm finally grown, but I'm finally on. Feel like it's every time I'm sober, I'm missing my own. Feel like it's every time I'm sober, I'm missing my folks. I pour a fold and roll a 3, TJ, you not alone. I keep my phone on D&D, these drugs keep getting through. I say, I get these drugs, calling Granny, pray for me. This shit ain't make believe, I'm never waiting, safe for me. Gotta know I hang with folks just for you think about snaking me. This bitch I take 100 for you think about taking me. For you think about taking you. They say lobsters, y'all gon' wanna take too much from you. Say I do too much, but I just do what I can do. I take off and beat the road, come back and beat the room. I get these drugs, calling Granny, pray for me. Never safe for me. Safe for me, I know.
like he shooting schools up. Yellow wide body, Hellcat look like a school bus. Dove up in that water, I ain't had no scuba. Glock on my lap, up and blow like a tuba. You just a hang bitch, I don't get two fucks. You just like to talk a lot, you ain't finna do nothing. They just like to pocket watch, so I got some zippers for them. I got P's and zippers for them. What they need, I get it for them. Don't loud, it's annoying, bitch, you can't ignore it. On that porch, right till early morning, try and get it off. We get cheap like Asiago, pockets they on double portion. Bitch, I'm popping like some bubbles blowing. Cuz say he ready, I'm already going. Glock got a red dick like a dog do. She don't play with 19, she might just dog you. Laying white like ice cream, seats look like fondue. Yo bitch say she like me, on high as a kite be. Need some bad little red shit, song like a icy. Bitch, I'm right with 2 and 3, feeling something like Mike B. Chopper tall like Bow Wow, feeling something like Mike B. Song like LeBron with the Cavs made a light seat. I'm already white hoe, I don't need no white bitch. I'm already white bitch, I don't need no white hoe. We got brown, tan, perk, green, tail, and white dope. We got dog food, syrup, gas, eating booger sugar. Drew down with a black ski, now that boy a cutter shoulder. Drew down with that, that black ski, cutter shoulder. You feel me? Drew ski, cutter, you kept my drill, Get me in that room, I'm playing stupid like I'm Woody. Draco is a fully, we draw down like we some bullets. I been in that field too many years, I ain't no rookie. I been in that field, I'm the boss man. Shoot you in your jaw, fuck up your teeth, now you can't talk again. 5x6, hit his kneecap, now he can't walk again. All they finna say, shouldn't have spoke on him. Speak on 2 or 3 now, how about deeper than the deep end? I stay out the way, but speak on game, then we creepin'. I pulled up with it 223 and hit your one take, bitch. That's on the whole L. Free 3, free Steve. Oh God, bitch.
Yeah, leave the rest of me, you know I'ma crush it. I bent more street than sesame. As Elmo high, chew my mustard. Since elementary, I knew I was finna kill me. So I put the jug on Hitler soda with an elbow, and it wasn't funny. Trapper turn the tricks, run like a rabbit to that money. Blacker than a bitch, I'm quite the type of milk bunny. The Spanish soul crack the mix of yellow, honey muscles. I remember one of bitch said I'm a colorist, how the boy bitch I don't love my mother. I admit I said a lot of dumb ass shit when I was younger. I ain't used to get down with brown bitches, but now I love it. What you think if we changed to 19 to 1800? And then you grow some dreads and down red, you look like Chucky. Nigga, fuck that. All that partner shit on me, man. Fuck that love crap. My own partner owe me money. Where the drugs at? I'm trying to twat only your company. I'm a real rat. I keep a tongue on me, baby. Turn a nigga money. Every year my birthday rain, you know. Z-God, Zeus, thunder, lightning, water. Every year, factual. I'm serious like XM, but I don't play the radio. Like serious like XM satellite.
Shades on, I'm bored with the glasses. Bro say cause he a savage. So many dead ops, so many ashes. You ain't catch that, I can't pass this. Shoot a stay strap, I don't need mine. Bro put belt right to they behind. The way that switch, I know he dying. 6'7", I just bit right on the highway. I just bit right on the highway. Track hawking sitting in the driveway. Pull up, do dump truck, baby shark, do. I pop the perk and pop the blue. I get geek like a custom too. Say the rap, bro, we could smack out. Pull up clean in my white tee, rolling off a honeydew. Diamonds BB straight from Lex. And I got a custom in the way. Wait till when you see that. Ooh. Pull up back to back, matte black track. I just bipped the back to back. Throw some D's up on that bitch like rich boy. Hurricane, hey baby, hurricane my Chris boy. Hey baby, made some all gel off forever gon' drip boy. Send my shooter on the hit boy. How middleman a whole body. straight thuggin', free blick, fighting triple homie. Take on fool, so I just yak. I dig 12 inside a scat. Swap the VIN and got it wrapped. Bitch, we bippin' overnight. Shades on humble with the glasses. Bro say cause he a savage. So many dead ops, so many ashes. You ain't catch that, I can't pass this. Shooter stay strapped, I don't need mine. Bro put belt rate to they behind. The way that switch, I know he dying. 6'7", I just bit rate on the highway. I just bit rate on the highway. Track hawking sitting in the driveway. Pull up, do.
I'm walking on all instrumentals. She wanna go where her friend go. She wanna fuck, but I'm bustin'. Like turn up some music and slow down the tempo. Couple bands just for incidentals. She keep her bros cause she fallin' like pedals. Bitch, I'm the one, no, I don't need a medal. Like big black truck in the hood, presidential.
Fuck, did this shit on my own. I ain't had no handout. Fuck, ever since I got pet, everybody been sticking their hand out. Some niggas see me every day, you would think that they wouldn't be fanned out. I born like Zach Randolph. I'm with Max trying to catch me a man now. God.
4-1 shots to the eye. She a 10, but she want me for money. Why this bitch think I'm a dummy? I'm geeking, I might take a 10 when I'm hungry. Get the fuck out my face if you can't. My pop, little bitch, I'm tryna slide with a fun beat. Every day on my waist with my gun beat. If he get away from us, he lucky, bitch. She keep on talking about Keikos. Bitch better do as I say so. Give up pesos, that pussy is fuego. I don't care how your day goes. Bitch fucking with me, shorty better be grateful. I walk in, put the G on her table. With all of this bread, I'm not mentally stable. Bitch, I've been lit before the label.
Fuck, they tell you they love you whole time, hold the grudges against you. Fake niggas, fuck on my mental. Got these RBs, I pop them like Mentos. God, 5 o'clock with a pop, I'm her pussy like menstrual. When I'm stroking, avoid being gentle. She a Barbie, but I'm not her Ken. Dog.
I'm walking on all instrumentals. She wanna go where her friend go. She wanna fuck, but I'm bustin'. Like turn up some music and slow down the tempo. Couple bands just for incidentals. She keep her bros cause she fallin' like pedals. Bitch, I'm the one, no, I don't need a medal. Like big black truck in the hood, presidential. I'm at the moon with the groupies. Yeah, we taking shots at the movies. Yeah, if you love her, then buy a Chanel. I might go spend the bag up in Louis. Yes, only thing I smoke is hot. Yes, why would I pull out a Lucy? Yes, shorty a 10 off the wake up. Yes, I'm about to buy her booty, bitch.
I'm too much rush and see a candlelight. I can't think straight but got my money right. Come take it off and show me what it's like. Let me see. I'm in the game, I shoot like Jordan with his G23. Don't matter, cause we disagree, don't mean you up and leave. I bust her down, she rockin' chrome, cause she got on her knees. I told them I just want them gone before my Z they please. For me, for me, for me, for me, for me, for me, for me. Need your love, come stay with me tonight. I can't go without my dress, cause I am not alright. I'ma let you take the wheel tonight. We know what we're doing wrong, but girl, it feels so right. It feels so right. It feels so right. She say I'm in too deep. Touch your soul right. Told her mama stop, but they ain't see it. How they don't believe it? Who on war with zombies? Too strategic. I can't be defeated. I ran out of love cause they misleading. They just up and leave me. I put too much work inside my family. Now I'm coding dreaming. I'm in the game, I shoot like Jordan with his G23. Don't matter, cause we disagree, don't mean you up and leave. I bust her down, she rockin' chrome, cause she got on her knees. I told them I just want them gone before my Z they please. For me, for me, for me, for me, for me, for me, for me.